listening to Celine Dion is because the Canadian singer is receiving the highest order of Canada in just a few moments. She was named a Companion of the Order in 2008 and will actually receive the award in just minutes.
Kelly Alexander is a radio host with Virgin Radio in Montreal. She's joining us now for a look at the well-known Quebec singer, the Canadian singer as well. So, Kelly, put this into perspective. Obviously, a big night for Celine Dion. She's got a big concert coming up in Quebec City tomorrow. She's largely celebrated, I guess, across North America. In other words, she's got fans all around the world.
She definitely has fans all over the world. Obviously, I think her core fans start, here in Quebec. She's a native daughter. Everyone loves her, especially because she's the native daughter that has gone on to global success. So I think it starts there. And then I think because she's so personable and real, and she's a little wacky, and I think a lot of people really just feel in tune with her, and I think they love her so much, and I think that's why her appeal has gone global. Not to mention she has really solid music, adult contemporary, that a lot of people, it speaks to them, and they're really into it.
You know, Kelly, although you mentioned that people love her, I mean, I do think that she polarizes some people, because there's a love-hate relationship with some people with her. Why?
Well, I think sometimes she comes off as like the crazy aunt that maybe people don't want to bring out at the party sometimes. And also I think that sometimes there's like a jealousy factor there, because she has done such phenomenal things. How many, 5 Grammy Awards, 21 Juno Awards, like the list goes on, not to mention selling over 200 million albums. She has just transcended so many different platforms that I think there's a little jealousy going on, and it's hard to see someone doing so well who seems to have such a great time doing it and who doesn't have the scandal behind her like a Whitney Houston does.
Yeah, this is a career, Kelly, as you know, that spans more than 2 decades now. Very versatile as a singer, and as many people say, even her critics, they will say that technically she is a beautiful singer. She's got, CDs that she does just in French for her Quebec and France audience, and then she's got CDs just in English, and that's been one of her assets, right? Being able to go back and forth in both languages.
Yeah, and she's done even in other languages too. She's sung in Japanese, and the list goes on. And so I think that, again, she just transcends different cultures and countries, and people just really feel sort of warm and fuzzy around her, even when she goes a little bit off the rails. And as you mentioned, her voice is amazing. And to bring up Whitney Houston again, Whitney didn't take care of her voice. We know that Celine has taken care of her voice and continues to do great things with it, and she sounds just as amazing today as she did 20 years ago.
Her husband, René Angelil, is also supposed to get the Order of Canada today. How has he contributed to the Canadian music industry?
Well, he believed in so many artists, and obviously took Celine under his wing and went the distance, mortgaging his house to make it happen. And I think just his passion and his determination to make it happen just inspires people, because it takes a lot of guts to do what he did, to take a teenager and say, I'm going to make her a superstar. I don't think he knew at the time that she would be global, but he knew he was going places with her, and he just persisted and did what he needed to do, and did it with class.
Kelly, you're coming to us from Montreal, where you are a radio host for Virgin. I mean, what about her role as an ambassador for Quebec?
I think she handles herself very well, and again, she has such a joie de vivre around her. Even when you watch her do interviews in the States, that sort of Quebec feel is just there. She feels warm. She has such a great relationship with Oprah Winfrey. Like, you can just tell that they're having a great time when she's interviewed by her and Katie Couric, and you just feel like she really loves what she's doing. She loves her fans. You can tell that. And it's just amazing to see what she's done at home in Quebec, in Canada, and across the world.
So, Kelly, I understand you're going to stay with us, because we are waiting for this Order of Canada. That should happen momentarily. Thank you so much. We will come back to you. Kelly Alexander, radio announcer with Virgin Radio.